Okay. Mic test. Check thingy. Okay. I have to share the link in my server. Oh my god, there's a freaking ad. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm actually gonna kill someone. I knew I shouldn't have used that music. It was too good to be true. Okay, I think it sounds fine. So, dude, and the drawing thing keeps cutting out. I'm also gonna cry. That sucks. No, that's not the right ping. Please, can you please just work and do your job, and please just work, please. Please. Can you please open the stream? Can you please actually do the drawing thing that I'm asking you to look at? Okay. It might, like, the drawing might cut out, because it says that, like, the thing is, like, using, a lot of, like, what's it, like, Wi-Fi stuff or something? Something's up with the Wi-Fi, I think. I think the Wi-Fi is to blame. So, it might cut out. I'll try to keep an eye on that. I also need to keep an eye on my battery, because sometimes this charger does not work, and so I think it'll be plugged in, but it just won't be charging. So I gotta keep an eye on that as well. Oh my god, Sage is here. Hi, Sage. How do you know so much about Greek culture? I get bored, and so I watch YouTube videos about it, and I read books about it. Yeah. Data? I don't know if it's data, because, like, my computer's not on data, it's on Wi-Fi. I don't know, if I turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone, because my phone has data, my phone has cellular data. So if I turn off the Wi-Fi on that, it might make it easier for my computer. Perchance. I don't know. Also, the fans are really loud. Anyway, I should start drawing, because it is late. It is very late. And I wanted to start earlier, but, like, we were taking down the Christmas decorations, and so we were up kind of late. Normally I like to start around like 10 or something, or like 10:30, and it is like 11:30, but it's okay because I already have my sketch done, so I can just like chill and like render, and this will just be like really chill vibes. I like starting with the skin first. I haven't used Procreate for like a full illustration in like forever. So, but I have this brush I like. It's called Grainy Color Brush, and I don't know. It, like, makes me happy. It's the one I use for, like, my shorts a lot of the time, but I don't normally use it to, like, color, or, like, to do, like, illustrations with. So, but I'm trying to do one with that now. Hopefully it'll work out and not go horribly. I guess I could import this into Clip Studio and render with my brushes in there, but, you know. Have you read The Epics? The Epics? What? What do you mean, The Epics? I've read a couple epic poems. I have not. I don't think the epics are a thing. An epic is a style of writing. That's not like a specific thing. You can check system power / CPU usage in settings to see if a certain process is gouging something. That sounds like a lot of work. That sounds quite cumbersome. Is that Diomedes? It most certainly is Diomedes. I know, okay, guys, don't at me. Realistically, when they were killing Palamedes, his locks should not be this long, and he probably wouldn't even have a mustache, but I like drawing him with locks and a mustache, and, like, longer locks, so, like, I just want to draw him like this, okay? This is just, like, silly fan art, okay? Don't think too hard about it. This is, like, their little date night. Oh, I forgot to color the earring. Oh wait, I wanted to give them matching earrings because they're in love. Because they love each other. Ooh, wait, I could do that epic hack and have my color wheel out there so I don't have to keep clicking on it. That would actually eat so hard. By Homer. Yeah, I have read, well, I mean, I've read like the Iliad and the Odyssey, but I haven't read his other, like I haven't read any of the Homeric hymns. I'd love to, though, at some point, because they sound cool. I think the only reason I didn't like Procreate and or had beef with it is because it was kind of pixelated. I don't know if you can fix that, because my screen is cracked, my pen won't work properly. You might be talking about, like, do you mean the thing where when you, like, draw something and then you make it bigger, or, like, you, like, mess with it, it, like, gets pixelated? Because if you change, like, this thing, you can't see it, but the, like, there's a little thing at the bottom, and it says, like, nearest, if you put it on nearest neighbor, that makes it, like, pixely, but if you do it on, like, bilinear or bicubic, that it's still, like, it's not smooth, but it's, like, less pixely, if that makes sense, which this brush is not a good example, because this brush is super, like, textured, so it doesn't look great anyway, but, like, yeah. Look at their little matching earrings. Odysseus looks so gay in this, oh my god. I'm trying to do a little, like, wind vibes, too, so I actually want to change the direction that's going in. He fits with locks and a mustache. I know, right? Well, because I have this other drawing of him, when it was supposed to be, like, kind of mid-epigony. No, it was supposed to be, like, a little bit after the epigony, where he had shorter hair. I forgot to write this thing right here. Where he had shorter hair, and, like, I don't know, like, I like it, but it's not, like, it's not exactly the vibe. I need to, like, mess around with it more, you know? Are you in a different time zone? Because today is Saturday, and, like, it's not the last day of winter break. So, it is, 11:34 p.m. It is closer to the last day than it is to being Saturday. So, and, like, I mean, honestly, I meant to title it last night, but I was like, but I expected something to go wrong, and I expected myself to not be able to start this until past 12 a.m. So I thought it was going to be the last day. And also, it's, like, a YouTube live title, and so I feel like I actually kind of don't care what the title is. Anyway. I hope I have a snow day school stuff. Same. There's supposed to be, like, a huge storm, allegedly. But, like, last time they said that, because I really want my school to, like, cancel, like, the day before, so I can, like, stay up late that night and stuff. But, last time they canceled, like, a day, like, the night before instead of, like, on the day, there was literally, like, no snow that next day. So I'm worried that they're, like, never ever gonna do that ever again, and it's gonna make me so sad. But I really hope that they'll do it for this one, because it's supposed to be, like, 10 inches. Like, that's a lot, you know? Sorry, I'm just reading chat. Bro, who's upstairs messing around? What's going on? Oh, I think the pipes might be... something's wrong with the pipes. Anyway. Would I be valid in giving Odysseus gray hair? No, I think he's too young at this point. I don't think that would make sense. Yeah. No, I don't think I can do that. But it's fine. I'll draw him, like, old later. Yeah, I forgot to put it in the title, but yeah, I'm drawing him the murder of Palamedes right now. Because that is a classic ODDO date moment when they go kill Palamedes. And I specifically gave Diomedes, like, the knife because I wanted it to be, like, because I like toxic ODDO. I like when they start toxic and then they slowly become less toxic. And so, like, all these murders, like, because with Iphigenia, how Diomedes is, like, the one to technically kill her, and so I want it to be, like, back when, like, because they're killing Palamedes for, like, Odysseus' sake, obviously. Like, Diomedes doesn't care if Palamedes dies or not, so, like, I want it to be, like, but, like, Diomedes is still the one who does, like, the actual killing, because Odysseus is too, like, chicken to do it, you know? If that makes sense. Classic ODDO Damon. I mean, it's in like all the fics. All the good ones have the murder of Palamedes. It's a great one. Which also, we're also going to ignore the fact that this is like the least accurate depiction I could ever possibly make, because literally in no depiction does he ever stab Palamedes. They always either drown him or push him down a well because they have to make it look like an accident. So it literally makes no sense for him to have, because I'm going to put blood on that knife, so it literally makes no sense for that knife to be there. But like, we're just going to vibe with it, you know? We're just going to pretend that it like makes total sense, you know? Is that ODDO? It is ODDO. Yeah. Do you listen to the Ithaca Saga? If you listen to Epic? Yes, I did. I stayed up until 12 a.m. on Christmas Day so that I could listen to the Ithaca Saga. How did your artistic journey begin? What was the first inspired you to get drawing? I'd say probably like Jaden Animations, I think. Like, I mean, like, there's obviously like anime and stuff. Like, I used to like just like download anime screenshots and then like trace them on like an old tablet. But like drawing like non-trace anime stuff, I'd probably say like Jaden Animations. You know. Who are the people in your millennial vid? They're just YouTubers I thought that was pretty self-explanatory, but you know, I guess not. I don't know if I like this brush for rendering, because I really like it for like sketching, but it's not really the vibe for rendering. What if I exported this and put it into Clip Studio Paint? Would you all hate me? Would you guys forgive me if I put this in Clip Studio Paint? Because this is not really the vibe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in Clip Studio. Okay. Oh yeah, I have this really weird thing where like whenever I open Clip Studio Paint, like that drawing of Achilles and Patroclus that I did like flashes on the screen, and I don't know. Wait, did it not do it that time? Okay, it stopped doing it, but like you guys saw it like the first couple times it did that, and I don't know why it does that, and I think that they might be haunting me, and it freaks me out. Murder of Palamedes. Well, that's not the right screen size. There's a lot more square, I think. Like that. Import. Do you want to extract the lines? You can extract lines drawn on paper. No, I don't think I want to extract the lines. Okay. There. I'll just make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, that works. Okay. You would never forgive you did that. Well, too late. I'm already doing it. Whoops. My background needs to be darker. Because they need to be glowing. Not actually, but like glowing vibes, you know? It happened to me with a drawing of Josh Hutcherson. That's even funnier. I wish mine was Josh Hutcherson. Have you read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo? I have, but whoops. Why is, oh, it's on mine. I have, but I feel like I'm, like, I haven't read it in a couple years, and I listened to the audiobook, so I definitely, like, missed some stuff. And so I feel like, because I've heard some critiques of it that, like, and I do agree, it is a little bit weird that, Taylor Jenkins Reid, like, wrote about, like, racism against like Latinas in Hollywood in like the 60s, 50s, 70s. Like that was a little bit like, I don't know if that's like really like your topic, your vibe, but like go off, I guess. But I think it was like well written, you know, if you ignore that part. Paul and Hyacinthus were literally one of the best couples. It's interesting that you say that because, like, how do you know that? Like, we know nothing about them. Like, well, I'm saying I know nothing about them. Like, where do people find information about them? Because literally all I know is that, like, they were, like, playing Frisbee and then Zephyr, like, made the Frisbee kill Hyacinthus. Like, do we know anything else about them? Like, are there any plays or anything about them? That would be sick. I'd love to get one. What even is the context right now? They're murdering Palamedes, obviously. Doi. I don't see like Palti's voice haunted Odysseus. What are they? What's your favorite saga and epic? Okay, I would say Cersei Saga overall. I like that the best because I love Wouldn't You Like, and like the other songs I also think are pretty good. But I also feel like I have to say Underworld Saga, even though I only listen. The only song I still listen to from Underworld Saga is is No Longer You. But I just love that song so much. Like that is truly one of my. I would say that is one of my all-time favorite songs. Like not musical, not epic, just like in general one of my all-time favorite songs is No Longer You. And so I feel like I have to say, like, Underworld Saga just simply because I love that one so much. You know? Done hours of research. I know the lore. I will yell for that. Can you send me some of it then? Like actual, like, is this, like, Homeric, post-Homeric? What are we talking? Or is this, like, random Tumblr posts? You know, like, do we have sources? Their Semiramis hate him so much. Is the first gay person recording history and had a relationship with Hyacinthus before Apollo did. Wait, what? How does that work? Are you saying Hyacinthus was a real person? Because I feel like that's not true. Because like Apollo's not a real person either, you know? As a high schooler, are you scared at all for the future of trans youth as America? I don't know what me being a high schooler has to do with that, but yeah, obviously I'm scared for the trans youth of America. I think I would also be scared even if I was not a high schooler. I'm struggling to see what that has to do with it, but yeah. I'm gonna see. I'm already like feeling so much more vibes about this rendering. I wish I'd made that more yellow. Do I want to do green? Green is kind of like the vibe I'm feeling, cause I want to do like extreme lighting. So I think we want to do like green, cause I want to make them look like creepy. You know, this is not like. Well, it is like endearing vibes, but we're not too endearing. We want to be a little bit like scary, you know? A little bit spooky. I'm gonna give him massive IMAX because he's so tired. Because I think Diomedes is keeping him up at night, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. If you catch my drift. What are your main inspirations as an artist? I should have put that in my card because people ask that. Actually, wait, I can show you because I have Tumblr out here. Where is... I love... obviously, I love Sacred Harrison too. He's great. Love Elliot. Wolfie the Witch, and then also... Where's the search feature on this though? Here it is. If I type in that, should come up. This artist. I love this artist so much. They're like, oh, I didn't even see. Girl, I'm screenshotting these and adding these to my Pinterest board of references because I just like am obsessed with their art. It's like the coolest thing ever. Yeah. So that artist I like a lot. And then Kimiri I like a lot too. And if you're thinking like, if you're looking for like older artists like dead, I like Jan Matejko a lot too. I think his stuff's great. Mind if I DM you an actual analysis of it plus my sources? I mean, like, sure. I'm mostly just interested in the sources. Like, I want to see the... Because, like, I never hear anybody, like, talk about them beyond, like, the Frisbee incident, so I would love to hear more past that. Like, you know, yeah. Didn't Odysseus miss his wife a lot? Probably. But good thing he had Diomedes there, too. Which technically would not have been considered cheating at the time because they were not in the house. They were not in the house of his wife, so it would not have been considered cheating, just for the record. Just so everyone knows. Just thought I gotta let you guys know that. Really random, but usually when you go live, it's nighttime for me, and these streams are so cozy, I always sleep well afterwards. That's great, because I sleep horribly afterwards. That's not because I'm streaming, that's a byproduct of, because whenever I do stream lately, because I don't like staying up very late, like it's difficult for me, but like, I can only stream when it's late at night and stuff. And so, but like to be able to stay up late, I have to drink like coffee, and then I get super like sweaty and jittery. And so I don't sleep very well afterwards, but it's not because of the stream, it's because I drink coffee, but I always drink coffee before I stream, so then like, yeah, you know, but I'm glad you sleep well. That's good. As a minor, you may lose access to resources such as tea, and frequently funded institutions such as schools might be legally required to address all students by birth and gender. One, I go to a private school, so they're not doing that. Also, just got my name legally changed today, so again, don't have to worry about that. Also, legally getting my gender changed, so again, don't have to worry about that. I mean, like, obviously I'm worried about for other people, but it's like, like, I'm talking about me personally, but obviously for other people that's bad. But and again, I don't know how it works in other states, but like, all the medical professionals I've been talking to have said that like they're not worried about like losing access to testosterone, at least like where I live. So I'm not concerned about that for myself either. But again, this is myself. Obviously, I'm very scared for like other people who live in more conservative states, and who have to deal with that flashback. But like, it's not like I'm worried about Trump for other reasons, for like mostly like economical stuff. For me personally, like how it will affect me. And I mean, there might be like a rise in like not colloquial, but like personal anti-transness, just because of like if he's in power, people will be more comfortable with that, but like on like a legal level, it's not a big deal for me personally. What are your go-to thrift stores if you thrift? I'm not doxing myself, so I'm not gonna say that. Best piece of art advice / normal advice you've gotten? Art advice? Okay, I don't know if this counts as advice, but this is just something I love doing, and I think it makes things look cool, is when you have like two lines, and I feel like I say this every time someone asks for art advice, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but if you have like two lines, and they like go together, like do this thing where you like make them like kind of like bleed into each other. I just think it makes, like, especially on hair, it makes hair look like really good. Like if you have like a little like curl, and then I don't know, it goes out like this, and then you just like do that little like thing there. I don't know, like it looks better when you see it on like a larger scale, but like I just think that like it haki like heats up, you know. Oh yeah, about the legal name, because I meant to bring it up earlier, but that just because that random comment I ended up bringing it up sooner than I meant to. But yeah, because obviously, bro, I had a first name picked out, but like I didn't know what to do for a middle name, and so like my old middle name started with like an L, And like whenever I would write it out, like, because I never thought of a new middle name, so I would just write like, you know, Mika L and then like my last name, and so I never thought of a new middle name. So my legal middle name now is just like the letter L. Well, okay, it's not legal yet because we just got the notary from the bank, so it still has to like process. But like, yeah, but in a couple days legally, my middle name will just be the letter L because I couldn't think of one. So kind of an L move if you ask me, but despite liking art, I'm very uncreative actually. I guess I could put some of the gold into it. Does that really make sense shading wise? No, not at all. But am I going to do it anyway because I want to? Yes, of course. But of course. Por supuesto. Okay, and Diomedes also gets eye bags because he's also tired, but he's used to it because he's lived a long life of war. And by long life, about like 19 years. Have you seen Arcane? Nope. I've heard it's good though. And I get like art of it on Twitter a lot. So the people on Twitter seem to like it. Should have done Andrew so you could officially be Rosales. I don't know, Andrew's not really like my vibe. Like Mika, Andrew, and then like whatever, and then like obviously I'm not saying my last name, but what my last name is, like that doesn't really go with it. It's fine though, because I don't really like, my last name's not exactly a vibe because it is my dad's last name and he's not exactly a vibe. So usually whenever I write my name on like school stuff, I just do like that and then like my last initial. I don't like write the whole thing, you know? If that makes sense. Dude, I actually don't want to render Palamedes so bad because I don't like him. So I don't really want to like draw that, but keep the eyes on one eye apart from each. What? Oh, I know what you're talking about, like the art thing where people say that. Yeah, if you want to, but like honestly, like sometimes it looks cool when you draw like really small eyes and they're like, you know what I'm talking about. Or am I just yapping? I think I'm just yapping. Have you seen Transformers 1? No, I have not. Or maybe I have. I don't know. I feel like my dad has made me watch like a Transformers movie, and I like wasn't paying attention, so I don't know which one I saw. And don't ask me what happened because I don't remember. So. Okay, I'm trying to focus more on like big picture rendering, you know, because it's like people aren't gonna see like the little details anyway, so it's like I need to stop like focusing on them because like, yeah, up close like that looks cool, but like you literally can't see it from far away, so like I need to like not focus on that, you know. You know, though, bro, now I wish I put Diomedes in the front because I actually want to like render his like face, but like I'm doing more for like Odysseus because he's closer to the front, you know. Have you seen the previous reaction show? Yes, I have. I liked it. As someone who knows nothing about the books, I thought it was a good show, like, on its own. I don't know how it compares to the books, but I thought it was, like, a good show. And I like the actors. Like, they all seem nice and stuff. Like, I see stuff on TikTok about them. They seem chill, so. It's little details that count, but they don't count, though, because when people are looking at it, like, this far away on their little iPhones, they can't see them, so the little details don't count, actually, because no one sees them. Well, that's not right. That's not right either. Why is this so weird? I might have to get more green for it. I don't want to make his hair look like moss. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the hair with red. It's not gonna... Hair's not vibing. Listen to Slipknot? Nope. Depends on what you're showing. Yeah, but after I said that I need to focus on big picture details and not little details, you said it's the little details that matter. So obviously I'm going to think that you are talking about the thing that I am currently drawing because you responded to something that I said about the thing that I am drawing. So when you say that, I'm going to think that you're talking about the thing that I'm drawing. So, yeah. That is how inferring to things works. What is your opinion on Heracles? I mean, like, I love the Disney Hercules movie, and that's super inaccurate, so I feel like I know, like, pretty much nothing about Heracles. Like, I don't know. He's kind of mid, and I feel like if Alexander the Great likes him, then he can't be that good either, you know? Like, he had that guy who was, like, in some stories, it's his nephew, and in some stories, it's his, like, lover or whatever. I cannot even talk about how gross the word lover is, like, my moist. Like, how people hate the word moist, that's how I feel about the word lover. Like, that is just, like, the grossest word ever. I don't know. But, yeah, in some stories it's the cousin, some stories it's, like, the boy toy twink male life. I don't remember what his name is, but it's something dumb. Alexander the Pretty, alright. I know, it's so annoying because it's like, I want to just say, like, Alexander the Third of Macedon, but nobody knows who I'm talking about except for, like, except for my one friend who is Egyptian, and so she already doesn't call him Alexander the Great, and then my other friend who's just into history, so she knows who I'm talking about. But most people don't know who you're talking about if you just say Alexander the Third of Macedon, which is, like, a little bit annoying. What's your opinion on My Little Pony Equestria Girls? Everybody says it's bad, and I don't care. I love it so much. Because, like, I grew up on that because I was not allowed to watch Monster High when I was little. So I would watch My Little Pony Equestria Girls, and that was my Monster High. And I loved it so much, and I don't care that other people don't like it because it's special to me. And that's all that matters. Favorite album? That's actually a really tough question. I don't... so you said that, and that actually just made me forget every single piece of music I've ever listened to before. Bro, let me look at my Spotify, actually. Like, what? Why did I forget everything? I don't know, because I don't listen to that, I guess... Because I don't listen to that many, like, albums altogether. Like, I usually listen to individual songs. So I guess, like, entire albums, I would have to say probably Epic, just because I don't listen to that. Like, I usually listen to individual songs, so Epic is kind of, like, the only thing where I actually listen to, like, the whole thing, you know, if that makes sense. You know? Rich enough to afford Spotify Premium? No, I literally told my mom, because sometimes my mom will be like, oh, like, should we, like, cancel Spotify Premium? And I tell her, like, I will pay for it myself. Like, we can cancel every other subscription, I don't care, but you're keeping Spotify Premium. Like, I don't care if I have to pay for it, I will do that. It's so worth it. Like, I actually, like, I don't know what I would do if I was listening to, like, if I was in the middle of the night crying my eyes out listening to music, and then I hear an ad come on. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, no way, Jose. Also, I need to be able to, like, download music, like, to listen to when we, like, go on, like, well, we don't go on that many road trips, but, like, if I ever have, like, long drives and you're in somewhere where there's not, like, a lot of, good, like, reception or whatever, I need to be able to have that, like, downloaded music, you know? Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to click on that. Whoops. Okay. So, you, like, can't even see the bottom of it. I did not make that bright enough. Oh, that's way too bright. Ugh. Favorite song off the Heathers soundtrack? I know it's basic, but I love Freeze Your Brain. But if not Freeze Your Brain, then Dead Girl Walking Reprise is really good, but also it's kind of basic. I think Lifeboat's really good. I love Lifeboat. Opinions on Robin Hood Men in Tights and Robin Hood Disney version. I love the Robin Hood Disney version. That is like I'm gonna say it's one of my all-time favorite movies. I've never thought about it before you just brought that up, but it is definitely one of my favorite movies. Like, I really love that movie. I think it's really good. But Men in Tights. Well, okay, as someone who did ballet for 9 years, I think 7 or 9 years, I think 7. I have had to see a lot of Men in Tights, so you know. Do you like Spider-Man or Marvel or both? I like Spider-Man, kind of. I'm not like a huge fan, but like if somebody wants to watch like a Spider-Man movie, I'll be like, yeah, like throw that on. I'll groove with that. Marvel, not so much. I will say I don't mind some of like the individual movies. Like I like Captain America and stuff, but like I don't like Avengers. That could very well just be because I associate them with my dad, because he really likes Marvel, so that might be why I hate them. But I am yet to have met a Marvel fan that I liked, so like, yeah. So I just feel like the people low-key ruin it because they're like so annoying, you know? If that makes sense. I love listening to Candy Store. My mom also loves Candy Store. She used to like play that all the time. It was so funny. OMG, you did ballet too? Yes, unfortunately. Ooh, I hate ballet. My favorite's Beautiful. I know it's a basic, but it's a great song. Yeah. Wait, Wolfie posted. Wait. Oh, it's about The Return. Yeah, I'm so glad that they're talking about The Return because I really liked it, and so I'm glad that they're like spreading it because I wanted to get like good reviews because I thought it was a good movie. And also, I love Ralph Fiennes so much. Like, if he ever does anything wrong, I'm actually gonna cry because I love him so much, and I need him to stay perfect like he is in my head. Ooh. But yeah. I just remembered I got back to ballet on Tuesday. I got moved up to advanced class. Yeah, dude, I don't know what I would do if I still did ballet because it's like when I was in like 5th grade, it's like I had to do 3 classes a week. And so it's like I think it only gets more intense. And so, well, because, okay, I will say I was doing like a professional studio thing. It wasn't like it wasn't exactly normal ballet. But like, yeah, it gets like really intense. And so like I'm glad I got out of it because, dude, I have so much like homework and I barely do any sports. Like, I don't do any sports through the school. I just like do stuff on my own. And so it's like even with just that, it's like I'm already like stressed out of the book. But like I can't imagine how much worse it would be if I was like doing ballet right now. You know? Favorite Star Wars character? Jar Jar Binks, obviously, he's the best one. No, I'm kidding. But, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super basic, but, like, I just like Luke. Like, he's chill, you know? The whole, like, having a crush on your sister thing, not exactly my vibe. Don't know that I would do that. Obviously, you didn't know, but, like, I feel like I would be better than him. Like, I feel like I would just know that that would be my sister, and so I feel like I just, like, wouldn't do that. Not to, like, victim blame or whatever, but, like, you know. I feel like I would just be better than him. But he's chill. He's blonde, so I'm like basically him, you know? Should I switch to my other brush? I might do my fancy. Well, it's not really fancy, but it's less for blocking in and more for like detail stuff. Have you seen Sweet Tooth? Nope, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a movie, or perchance a show. Unpopular, I didn't like The Gladiator. I hate to break it to you, that is the most basic opinion ever. No one liked that movie. Wait, do you mean Gladiator 1 or 2? Because I can't remember what happened in the first one. I think I fell asleep. And everyone hated the second one. So if you hate the second one, that is a very basic opinion. Everyone thinks that. No one thought it was a good movie. Every blonde character is now Mika, guys. It's been confirmed. Yes, this is true. unless they're like bad, like, because there's like blonde Nazis, right? So I do not claim them. I don't claim them, but the good ones I claim, you know. One, yeah, I didn't like it either, so I don't know. You're not special though. I also just like have beef with Rome, so I've been trying to get over it so I can like learn Latin, but like it's not going great. Have you read the Sunbury Trials? I've heard of it. I have not read it. It's like a Percy Jackson thing, right? Like a Rick Warden thing. I think. Oh yeah, I started reading and by reading I mean audiobook because I can't read, but Dark Rise. I don't know if anybody knows that book. Is it like good? Because I spent an audiobook credit on it for Libro.fm, and I highly regret it because I got it like last week, and like I don't know, I haven't been vibing with it that much. Like I only got it because I heard it was gay, but like it hasn't been super gay yet. But I'm also only like 2 hours in, so like I don't know if I should just like be patient. Like, does it get really good? Is it really good? What is the best shade of yellow? I don't know. I like warmer yellows. Like somewhere around there maybe. What color is that? Yeah, that's like okay. That's an okay shade of yellow. I don't know if I'd say it's the best, but it's not bad. Someone check off Mika saying this is true on the bingo card. Dude, those bingo cards are gonna haunt me forever. Sunbear Trials is my mythology? Oh, I had no idea. Whoops. My bad. What's your favorite song of Hamilton? Probably Wait For It. I love Wait For It. It's so good. Dear Theodosia is good too, but like I feel like it's like a good song, but it's a little bit less like impressive vocally, if that makes sense. Like I think Wait For It has a lot more like gusto to it, you know. Hello Mika, I'm not something in Latin. I don't know what that other word is, but I know salve means hello. Getting something because it's gay and then getting bored because it's not gay enough is sore. I'm not gonna lie, like the only books I read them because they're gay, and that's not good because I'm missing out on a lot of literature, but like that's high key the only reason. It's like the only thing keeping me going at this point. It's like my life is so like I'm so stressed with school and stuff, and I'm like behind in so much shit, and it's just like I just need like dumb gay shit, you know. And if it's not gay, it's classics, so in my head they're gay. Have you read / listened to House in the Cerulean Sea? I did, and I did not like it. Actually, well, I don't know if I can say I did read it, because I think I only read maybe like 100 or 200 pages of it. It was a while ago, so I don't really remember what happened, but I read like a couple. I don't imagine I said I read 200 pages and the book is 200 pages. I don't know how many pages. I feel like I read like half of it and then I skipped to the end, and I didn't like any of it. So I also watched a video, something about it's like, because it was supposed to be it's supposed to be like a metaphor for like the Canadian shoot, this is so embarrassing I forgot the name, because I literally did a project on this in 7th grade. Like the schools that they would put like indigenous children into, and like this guy was talking about how it's like a really bad metaphor and doesn't make sense, and so like go off, King, because it probably didn't make sense. So do you like sciences in the class? No, I hate science. I hate science so much, and I hate that my school is so science focused. I just want to read classics all day and talk about them with people. Have you ever read Dark Rise? I was literally just talking about that like 5 minutes ago. Yeah. Is it like worth it? Does it get good? Because I'm like 2 hours into it, and like I need to know if it's like really good, you know. Like, should I keep vibing with it? Is it worth it? The Fever King, it's like very gay. Okay, I'll write this down somewhere. Here, I'll write it down on this layer. The Fever King. I have to say, I'm not really a huge fan of like fantasy stuff. I don't know. It's just like I get like this is like my vibes from Dark Rise, where it's like it's just like not like the vibe, you know? Because it's like they're always talking about like the Dark King of the Shadow World, and he's like gonna get somebody, and like it's bad because like the court of the 7 good vibes is like gonna be destroyed if the Dark King gets the bad vibes into the good vibe place. And it's like, I don't know, like it's like I feel like once you've read one, you've read them all, you know? Even though I've read none, and yet I feel like I've still read them all. That was like the stupidest thing I ever said, but you know what I mean. I DM'd you the highest of the stuff. Cool. I will read it after I finish this. Have you ever played Immortals? I don't know how to say that. Rising. Nope, I don't really do video games, so no, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna do some like line art on the eye later to make it look more like an eye and not just like a random blob. Trust I will do that. Right now I want to work on Diomedes' little cutie patootie face for a minute. The main character falls in love with the villain's son. What is that Dark Rise? Because I know that happens. That's the only reason I'm reading it. Which I didn't know, because again, I only knew it was gay. I didn't realize it was like, I don't know if you consider it enemies to lovers, because I don't like that. Like, I don't know. I like it when two people like each other. I'm not a big fan of people hating each other, and then they get together. I don't know. It's just like, I just want them to like each other. Because I'm impatient. And so I just like to get straight to the point, you know? What's your feeling on post-apocalyptic stories? Those are some of my favorites. I mean, like, I like some of them. Like does The Last of Us count? Well, not the game, because I've only seen the show, so I don't know what the game's like. But, like, does that count as post-apocalyptic? Because I thought that was pretty good. Favorite My Little Pony song? My Little Pony Equestria Girls. I can't remember the name of any of the songs in My Little Pony. My favorite Equestria Girls song is Everfree. I still listen to that song to this day. I love it so much. I used to have like an OC and I might have planned out in my head for it, which is not happening because that character's story, because it involved like a story that I completely scrapped, so that's never happening, but you know. Friends to Lovers, literally. No, because Friends to Lovers is like more like realistic. Like I'm like, this could possibly happen to me, so I can like project onto it. Whereas like Enemies to Lovers, it's like, dude, I'm like 15. I don't have any enemies. Like, so like that's not like, how am I supposed to project onto this? Under the Spell is goated. I mean, it's good, but that's like a way more basic answer. Like, everybody loves that song, so I feel like it's like, Who's your favorite MLP character? Guys, all the MLP questions, like, come on. I have not watched this show in forever. If my friend was here, like the one that I drew a couple streams ago, she would literally love this, because she loves MLP, and she's been rewatching it lately. But I have not been rewatching it lately. So has anyone read those MLP virus fanfics, like the infection I used? I have not read them because I don't read My Little Pony fanfiction, but I watched I don't know how to say their name, but like Aziz's video on some of them, and I thought it was a pretty interesting video. Okay, so I think I might finish rendering them, and then I might end stream, because I really don't want to deal with Palamedes right now. Like, he is so not, like, this is supposed to be, like, fun, like, it's the end of winter break, so I want to just, like, vibe, and he's not my fun end of winter break vibe, you know? Favorite animal? Foxes, obviously. I love foxes more than anything. Except maybe diabetes. What's the worst? Is enemies to lovers combined with a love triangle? Guys, the only love triangle I accept is Odysseus x Diomedes x Penelope, because it's not really a love triangle and it ends with all three of them getting together. Dude, it's actually so difficult to be like a Diomedes stan who, like, when you're not talking to someone who's in like the Diomedes stan community, because it's like trying to explain all the reasons why I like him is literally all reasons that I made up in my head and only make sense to people who are on the same like brain wavelength, who get like, who have like the same headcanons about him. It's so difficult to be a Diomedes fan in this day and age. Not your dog or cat? Like, as my favorite animal? Well, okay, what do you mean? Do you mean animal, like, proper noun, or animal improper noun? Because I assumed we were going improper noun. So, in general, I like foxes, but obviously I like my dog more than every fox. Like, when someone asks you what your favorite animal is, you're not going to be like, my favorite animal is the specific penguin from Penguins of Madagascar, Kowalski. Like, no, you would just say, I like giraffes. Like, what? You know? Do you like elephants? My mom really likes elephants, so I feel like I have to say that I like elephants because she does. So. I might go more red with that. Yeah, that's more the vibe. It's not the vibe. Stop. I love this. Okay, I have no idea what my lighting source is, because they're supposed to be like in the dark kind of vibes. And so I think I'm going to need to do like multiply layer type shading later on. Because I don't know if I can just do like rendering to convey the right vibe, you know? I don't want that to blend in too much with Diomedes' cape thingy. I usually try to draw Odysseus in blue and Diomedes in green more often, but I unfortunately had to break my streak when I did the little chibi holding hands thing with him, Diomedes, and Penelope, which was kind of sad. But opinion on chickens? I mean, like, as an animal, I like them. But, like, in terms of, like, the meat industry, it's horrible the way that they're treated, obviously. Like, the way that they're, like, packed together is so, like, awful. And just, like, the way that they, like workers, like, the farmers themselves will try to, like, create more humane conditions for the chickens, but because it makes them less money, the, like, companies that they work for will say, like, if you don't, like, change the way that you raise these chickens to be like way more inhumane and therefore make us much more money, we're gonna fire you. And so, like, they literally don't let their farmers like try to be more humane, or they will fire them. It's awful. Anyone else here obsessed with sharks and dinosaurs? Yeah, I never got the dinosaurs thing. Like, I honestly could not give less of a fuck about dinosaurs. Like, everyone always talks about, like, I feel like every, like, I don't know, so many, like, trans dudes love, like, sharks and dinosaurs, and it's like, I really don't care, you know? My stepdad really likes dinosaurs, I feel like. He's more into coins, but, like, he also likes dinosaurs as well. My mom has a grudge against chickens because she grew up with them. My grandma grew up on a farm, and she also hates, well, she hates chickens, but that's because she hates birds in general. She has like a fear of them. They freak her out. Have you read Batman Wayne Family Adventures on Webtoon? It's one of the best Batman comics ever. Oh, I will put that into my list. That sounds interesting. Because I love me some Batman. Do I want it to go across the neck more? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Guys, trust. It's going to fix itself once I add the line art, okay? That's just how math works. Like, go you. Oh yeah, also like today, I'm pretty sure I like stepped on a piece of glass or something, because my mirror shattered like a couple weeks ago, and so I think there were like little glass bits on the floor, and I think I stepped in one today, and it really hurt, and now I have to wear like, so I've been wearing like my really like fuzzy socks all day, because my foot hurts whenever I like step on it on like normal ground and not in like my fuzzy socks, so. Yeah. I might should find like a more interesting color reference to use. But I mean, I'm gonna put like an overlay layer on it later, and that'll make it look more like interesting. But as of right now, the colors are looking a little drab. In your opinion, is D&D lame or not? I did it for like a month and I didn't like it, but that's my own fault because like I don't know how to roleplay. Like I'm just like bad at it. Like I can't get into it. Like I can never say like I'm gonna do this, like pretending I'm the character. I always have to be like my character is gonna do this, and so that makes it like not as fun for me, but I like can't do it any other way. So I think it's like cool if you're able to like actually do it and not be like a loser about it like me. You know? What's your favorite flower? I don't know. I don't really think about flowers a lot. I guess... Yeah, I don't know. I guess I like ones that have like big like heads to them, you know? Like I don't really like the ones where it's like a thing and then there's like little things like all over. I like the one where it's like a big flower, you know? You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? When's your birthday? It is July 23rd. I am a Leo. I'm right on the cusp though, because my mom is into like astrology as like a joke. And so like she loves like looking at like star signs and stuff. And so she says I share a lot of traits with Cancers too. but I am technically a Leo. Do you have a blaha? I do have a blaha. I got it as a Secret Santa gift last year from my friend, whose birthday was actually yesterday, so that's funny. But yeah. Oh, I feel like I have to make his eyes blue, because I've done that like once, so I feel like I have to do it every time now. How long have I been going for? An hour and 3 minutes? Okay. That's not bad. Is my computer still plugged in? Oh, that's great. So my computer's actually been plugged in this whole time, and it is actually losing power. I love that so much. So I'm probably gonna have to end soon. And I should go to sleep, too. I'm really tired. And I want to read the Papernathy fanfic that my friend sent me. Who, I hope he's not mad at me right now. I don't know. Cross your fingers. But yeah, bro, everybody get your last questions out, because my computer's probably gonna die soon. So that's unfortunate. I need to remember to bring my like heavier duty charger next time, because this one, I guess, like it, like even when it's plugged in, it'll still like lose power. It'll just like lose power like less fast, you know. So yeah. Have you read All the Young Dudes? Yeah, I literally made a TikTok about it. Of course I've read it. And when I say read, I do mean listen to the audiobook, because I can't read. Why is your Mac literally always dying every stream? My Mac has actually never died because I don't own a Mac. I have a Lenovo computer, and I've had it for like 5 years, so the battery life is shit. I also don't take care of it very well. Are you neurodivergent, and also do you have a male pref? I don't know what a male professor? Yes, I do have a male teacher. Ugh, I hate my math teacher. Doesn't matter. Anyway, no, I'm not neurodivergent. Not diagnosed. I think I might have dyslexia, but I don't know. I don't want to get it diagnosed because that can like affect some stuff like later in life. Like if you get like an official diagnosis, so I don't really want to get a diagnosis. But I might have dyslexia. I don't know. Preference? Oh, like a male preference? Oh, I think I'm gay, so like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gay or bi. I usually just say bi because it's like easier, but like in reality I probably am gay. Have you read? I have read before. Favorite tea? I like lemon zinger. It's quite good. It's quite delicious, if I do say so myself. And I add like a little bit of honey, and it's really good. Oh my gosh, I have this really nice honey that is from Essex, like in England, and I don't put a lot of honey in my tea, so I had that Essex honey. It was like a small jar, but I don't use a lot, so I had it for like a year. And then one time my mom was sick, and I told her, I was like, oh, you can use some of it if you want, not realizing she used like all of it, so now I don't have any more of my Essex honey. Favorite type of water? The water from my fridge. Have you played / watched someone play mouthwashing? Nope. Ugh. Dang. I should probably draw like hair wispies. Because that's like kind of a vibe. You have fridge water? I know, right? I like feel so rich because like when I was little we lived in a house that didn't have like fridge water, so we just had like a pitcher of water in the fridge. But now I feel like a millionaire because like our fridge has like a, like you put the cup up to it and water comes out. Okay, what's my percentage at now? I might just let my computer die, right? Like that sounds fine, right? It's probably gonna die in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna write computer is probably gonna die soon. So people know that it's probably gonna die soon. No. Guess I could do some like eye stuff. I don't know if I should export it back into Procreate so I can do like the line art in that like other brush. Maybe. I don't know. That does not look right. What am I doing? I need to, well, I don't want to add a highlight because I want it to look like creepy. I think I'm just going to make it like lower more, if that makes sense. Yeah, I like that more. That looks better. I'm the real Nico, guys. Trust, bro. We should kiss. /J. Bro, she gave me the most beautiful eyelashes ever. I have no idea what anyone's talking about in chat. I know they're talking about like Percy Jackson stuff, but I have not read that, so I don't know what this means. I'm just gonna like look at some of Wolfie's arts that I have like a better reference for like coloring, but I'll do that tomorrow. Opinions on Jello? I think it's you, but you know each other. I've not had it in forever because I don't eat gelatin, so. What is she at now? 12%? Oh, just went down to 11? Okay. Okay, I'm just... Dude, I made his skin too saturated. Frick. That's not what I... Ugh. It's fine, I'll just cry about it later. I'll put an overlay layer on it so nobody can tell. That'll fix everything. I'm sure of it. Have you named your computer? If so, what is the name? Yeah, I named it Lato, like L-A-T-O, because it's a combination of laptop, you know. It's kind of boring, but I think it's funny, so it's named Lato. Do you also get migraines regularly? I used to get migraines a lot. I would get them in choir a lot, which was super fun because we have to stand up in choir. So I'd be like standing up, and then I'd randomly have to go to the nurse because I'm like I feel like I'm about to die. I should like thin out the mustache a little bit. Maybe I should take it away altogether. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure this out in the morning. Have you seen The Truman Show? Yes, and I refuse to say that I liked it because my dad really likes it. So I refuse to say that I like it. Ooh, I want to add some red into his hair like I did. Like red lighting. Not that bright, but like I did this with the other one. Do you consider yourself a theater kid? Not really. I just do like sound, so like I feel like not really. I don't know, when I hear theater kid I think like acting. So I don't really feel like a theater kid. But, you know. Ooh. Yeah, I like the red. I'll add some more. She's probably gonna die any second now. 9%. I have not done like a proper outro in forever because my computer just like dies every time. Which is kind of nice. Because then I don't have to do it. Are you allergic to anything? I'm allergic to water. I have this thing called aquagenic urticaria. Or basically I like break out into hives when I get water on my skin. Sounds cool, but it's okay because I take Zyrtec for it. I take 2 Zyrtec every day, and that pretty much makes it go away. I need to find like a better reference. I know I keep saying that, but like I should have gotten one before I started stream. I'm sorry. How do you say that without stuttering? Because I've been explaining this to people for like a year. Because I always knew I had, like, I always joked that I had a water allergy, because whenever I would take showers or get sweaty or when it would rain on me, I would get hives, and so I always joked that I had an allergy to water, and then I actually got it diagnosed like last summer. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Oh, is there an advertisement I need to skip? Oh, it must be gone now. Okay. What is the battery at now? 7%? Okay. Not too shabby. As a swimmer, I cannot comprehend it. As someone who used to love swimming, I can comprehend it, and it sucks. But, well, like I said, I take Zyrtec now, so it's, like, not as bad. I also just mostly don't swim because, like, hashtag transgender, but, you know. Do you like Minecraft? It's, like, okay. I don't really play it anymore, but I used to like it a lot. Favorite number? 3. I love the number 3 so much. I made a fake religion around it because I love theology and I love the number 3. How long have you been vegetarian for? So my parents were divorced, hashtag child divorce, and I was a vegetarian at my mom's house since I was 7, and then at my dad's house since I was 11. So, yeah. My friend is texting me. Oh, I need to, like, move down his hair. That is a problem for tomorrow morning me. And hopefully Monday morning me too, because I'm hoping it's gonna snow and I'll get a snow. What's your opinion on Husband Hotel / Hello Boss? It's not really my thing. It's not really a show for me. Yeah. I'll leave it at that, because I would like to not be doxxed, please. Please don't send me death threats. Believe it or not, people can actually have different opinions from you, and you cannot kill them. What's your favorite source of protein as a vegetarian? I'm gonna switch, but I'm gonna do some research first. I mean, okay, not everybody likes tofu, but I really like tofu. So that's a good one. I also like eggs a lot. I eat a lot of eggs. And, chickpeas too. I like chickpeas. We have a lot of chickpeas at my house, and they taste very yummy. Yeah. Bro, the fans are up at full blast. This thing is dying any second now. Okay, well, I'm not gonna save this and close it. Actually, I want to try to